I'm a little bit shocked.
All right, back with some more Tom MacDonald. Checking out the song Way Off. Let's get into it.
What?
There's no sound right now. Okay.
Streets and tricks.
I ain't into making friends. All the time that I spend by myself gon' pay off. I hope you don't take offense if you're mad about a thing. Y'all should fuck way off.
Oh!
Y'all should fuck way off. Y'all should fuck way off. Y'all should fuck way off. Yeah. They been fucking with each other, they ain't playing with me. Boys that wish that they were brothers ain't related to me. I'm the motherfucking man, they all babies to me. I've been faded in some places you need paper to be. I just kick.
Okay,
Dang.
This is a different flow.
Yeah. I did not expect that to be where Way Off kicks in.
2016. Okay, so this is before Tom popped.
Yeah.
This is, I would say, it's more of a typical rapper flow.
Like a
you know?
rap.
Not that's bad or
yeah.
anything, but it's like, I've heard other songs that have a similar cadence to this. I can't remember the artist, but I've definitely heard cadences like this before, you know?
Right, I like it. It's and I did not expect the Way Off to drop in that way.
Right? Like, that
Shocker.
caught me off guard. I love being caught off guard.
Yeah.
You know, like, that caught me all the way
He's so
off.
good at like the
It was,
theatrics of entertainment.
yeah, that delivery was cold. And this is old Tom. Okay, we're seeing the journey right now. Seeing the journey. Can't be too harsh with the beginning, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like to know the
Right.
context. If I know this is the
Yeah.
beginning of someone's journey, and I'm gonna be like,
Right.
so you
exactly.
appreciate the journey.
Right.
Man, they all babies to me. I've been faded in some places you need paper to be. I just kick them out of section like go, go, go. I ain't even stressing like yo, yo, yo. They tryna cause a problem like whoa, whoa, whoa. Have the homie come and solve it on the low, low, low. I mean, really, they been tripping, that ain't nothing to me. How they day one snitching, man, it's something to see. I go back a generation up the family tree. Cut it off at the roots, watch them fall like leaves. I just watched a couple strippers take their clothes off. Then they over at my table like I know y'all. I'm like, I ain't even.
Wait, hold up. It's not that part was crazy. It's just after listening to so much Tom MacDonald, it's funny to hear him listen about watching strippers take their
Right.
clothes off. You know what I mean?
I'm a little bit shocked.
You gotta start somewhere.
Right, absolutely. And
It's just
like,
funny to me knowing like
yeah.
his journey, like where it ended
Yeah.
up. So
And
I highly doubt
yeah.
he'd be in a strip club right now.
Right,
You know what
right,
I mean?
right. But I mean, he's a regular person. I feel like regular people go through phases and like
Right, right.
like you have a whole progression and so. But what do you think about this video with all the like?
I think it's Tom video.
I think that's kind of cool. It's like very lit.
Right.
Like
I
the
feel
video itself is chill, but then all the stuff on top of it is very lit.
It's very
and so
Tom.
I'm like constantly like, whoa.
And like even in this, okay, this is older Tom, you can still see some of the things that didn't change.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
like the video, you can still see the wrestler energy, the dramatics and things
Right.
like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They clothes off, then they over at my table like I know y'all. I'm like, I ain't even doubt it, I've been so raw. Here's my number, I'll ignore it if you hoes call. Yeah, I've been scheming by myself. Cause I don't.
Wait, is that Brandon Hart in there too?
Probably.
Is that what it is with the big old beard?
I wonder if he was dating Nova at this time too, because they've been together like 5 years, right?
I don't know.
This
I've
would
heard
be-
different numbers. There's like one number they've known each other for like 14 years, but they've been dating so many years.
Right, something like that.
Myself, cause I don't need no help. I've been chilling all alone. I've been living in my zone. Yeah. I ain't into
Okay.
making friends. All the time that I spend by myself gon' pay off. I hope you don't take offense if you're mad about a thing. Y'all should fuck way off. I'm not trying to make amends. If you're trying to be a man, understand and lay off. When I'm laying down my head, I got money on my mind, and y'all gon' stay off. Way, 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 way off. Way off with the drama, boy. Way, 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 way off. I'm that motherfucker. You were just a mama's boy. Way, 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 way off. fuck with the team. If you feel like you can, then it's not what it seems. I run up in your crib while your family is asleep, and you'll die in real life, you alive in a dream, though. I'm the bro. If they talking shit, I'll let them die slow. I ain't tired, but you know I'm on a roll. I'm a diamond, then I made it out of cold. I'm in Compton, and a homie got a vest on.
His dancing is lit.
Okay, and I want to hear the Drake song now.
Right?
This flow just sounds so familiar to me. I can't quite put my finger on it. It might be the Back to Back or whatever it's called from Drake. I don't know Drake songs. Not a huge fan, but it just sounds eerily familiar to me. It's super weird.
Right? Have you been watching his dancing?
Yeah.
It's lit.
Right?
He is lit, and this is a whole different time.
Right.
A whole different time.
I mean, he's bringing a lot of showmanship even before he was famous, you know?
Yeah. And he's talented. I feel also, okay, so we have to remember he's in his 20s. So, like, the journey in 5 years of your 20s is insane.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I feel like he's definitely the same, even though people probably look at this and be like, look, he switched up, he changed, he's a puppet of the media. You know what I mean?
I was like, well, yeah, he did switch up and change, or you could call it growth.
Right.
It just depends if you like where he is now. If you don't like where he is, you say he switched up. If you like where he is, you say he grew.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, it's all opinion.
Yeah.
But, like, people do grow or switch up or whatever. It's part of life.
I find some of these lyrics super relatable, too.
Like what?
Like the time he's spending with himself is going to pay off, and he doesn't care about
That's my favorite
friends.
part.
Yeah.
Don't care about making friends. That's my favorite part of this whole song.
Yeah. I mean, because I do feel like there's a point that you come to where, like, you have to be like, look, it's keeping up with the Joneses, you know what I mean? It's keeping images with all the people that have been in my life, or it's, like, growing into, like, my new self and, like, my chosen, not just who I grew up to be, but who I truly am.
Right.
You know? And sometimes people don't have to take a huge leap. Sometimes, like, the family you came from is very supportive of who you're becoming and stuff like that. But other times...
also, like, if you want to be great at what you're doing, doesn't even matter what it is, you're going to spend less time with friends and family and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't care what your job is or career or business you started. Like, if you want to be great at it, that's going to take time, dedication, effort.
Yeah.
You might not be able to make every birthday party, every family dinner, every family reunion, all those kind of stuff. Like, you got to pick and choose. And you might say, you know what, family's more important than my career, so I'd rather just be mediocre in my career and spend more time with family. And, I mean, that's okay, too.
And I totally get that.
But I feel like Tom's trying to do something big, which, I mean, we know now, hindsight.
Right. Like, to get to where he was, I'm sure. I do not desire to be a famous rapper, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sure he had to say a lot of denials, a lot of, like, I can't make it, can't come.
Right.
Sorry.
Die slow. I ain't tired, but you know I'm on a roll. I'm a diamond, then I made it out of cold. I'm in Compton, and a homie got a vest on. If you living on a prayer, he gon' bless y'all. Put a cross on your chest, and he press y'all. Leave you all over the table like a mess hall. Bunch of people in the north trying to fuck up my night. I ain't going back and forth, cause I know that I'm right. I've been out in California, and
I'm sorry, this song is funny to me.
Why?
It's crazy because, like, okay, right there he's talking about he's in Compton, whatever, the homie's gonna, you know, got that thing gonna press you.
Right. He used to.
But then when you look at the visual, he's doing something like that, and then he takes his wood thing, he's like slamming it and doing like all this rocker stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's such a, like, rocker in a way.
Right.
I love that. I feel like he's such a, like, the energy is like rock and hip hop.
Right, but that's so different. It's cracking me up.
It is.
Because usually it's like, you know, we're gonna act hard this whole song. You know what I mean?
Right.
Got our meme mugs on. We got chains and stuff. We may even have real guns, or we just make the motion in the song.
Right.
And you pull the trigger on the top of the gun for some odd reason. You know what I mean? It's like, usually, like, that's what I'm expecting when I hear stuff like this.
Right.
And then he's just like, yeah, homie, this. And then he, like, slamming stuff, breaking guitars and stuff. Like, what is going on?
Right. Like, they're almost always smoking something. They're always moving, like, so slow and, like, you know what I mean?
Or
they're
it's like dancing that's meant to, like, look hard.
Right. But it's never, like, lit, like this lit.
This is like, the video is more like a rock kind of thing.
Right, but the song is so hip hop.
The song is like a normal hip hop song.
So, yeah. It's cool.
I ain't going back and forth cause I know that I'm right. I've been out in California and I'm living my life. For real, I tried to warn you, but I guess it's alright. I've been scheming by myself, cause I don't need no help. I've been chilling all alone. it gotta rain, no. I'm just trying to do my thing, bro. Smoking weed in the Range Road, making fun of these lame hoes. I'ma let the phone ring, bro. I'ma try to take the King's throne. Yo, we are not the same, bro. I'm not in it for the fame. I ain't into making friends. All the time that I spend by myself gon' pay off. I hope you don't take offense if you mad about a thing. Y'all should fuck way off. I'm not trying to make amends. If you trying to be a man, understand and lay off. When I'm laying down my head, I got money on my mind. Y'all gon' stay off. Way, 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 way off. Way off with the drama, boy. Way, 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 way off. I'm that motherfucker. You were just a mama's boy. Way, 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 way off. Way off with the drama, boy. Way, 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 way off. I'm that motherfucker. You were just a mama's boy.
All right.
Whoa.
The thing I find most interesting about the song is this is before he found his voice.
Yeah.
I feel like he was more trying to make like a typical rap voice or something like that.
Right.
Because you would just play this for me, I probably wouldn't, like my eyes are closed and stuff.
You wouldn't know it's him.
I might not have known, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's so important for artists to find your voice. Like you sound like other rappers and things like that, it seems like
it really is.
It's much harder to do well.
It really is. I feel like in this song too, he would. This is cool because it's like whenever he talks about he used to be an alcoholic, he was depressed, he almost killed himself, all this stuff. I cannot picture the person he is today,
right?
With that stuff going on in his life. So it was kind of cool to see his journey, like where he came from, because this is much closer to that, you know.
Right.
I feel like I could totally see this guy going through a lot of stuff like that.
Right.
You know? So it's like really cool. And I'm glad he didn't like try to delete it. You know, some people clean it up, delete it, hide it, whatever. I feel like he could have, because it would, in theory, people could be like, it's incongruent, you know? But yeah, that's cool. Until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.